Hey, I just want to get on here and do a little video today. I know it's Thanksgiving, and today I realize I'm not home with my family. I'm at the treatment. But I have been able to FaceTime them, and it's been super sweet to be able to do that and kind of enjoy the holiday with them from a distance. Here where I'm at, they don't celebrate Thanksgiving, and so there's no decorations up. It doesn't feel like it's holiday season, so it makes it a little bit easier there. But the thing is, I realized today how much we take for granted, like what we have. It's amazing. If you just wake up the next morning, how much do we have to be thankful for? That we can breathe and walk and hear and see, and that we have families and loved ones, and we're surrounded by people that care for us. So today isn't what you expected. I know I talked to a couple people today, and the day wasn't what they expected. It wasn't like holly jolly, full of cheer, happy Thanksgiving, because things weren't like they thought they would be. But you know what? There's still so much to be thankful for. So if you're having one of those humdrum holidays, just think of all that you have to be thankful for. And that I hope your day turns around for you. You know, I wanted to share something with you guys today that, and I know some people would say, don't share this because it's financially stuff like that. But actually, everything I'm sharing is public records. You can find it on the online somewhere on their web page. So when I share it, I'm sharing it because it's public records anyways. But when we went to buy our house 4 years ago, it was a house for sale. The bank had owned it short, so it was a short sale, and we bought it for $150. It was a cute little ranch house. Kind of looks like we decorate kind of like a little cottage vacation home, so it felt like we were on vacation all the time. But just like a small little house, 1,400 square feet, and just cute and cozy. So when we bought the house, it was $150. So we, when the market started changing, months ago, we were like, wow, we should try to sell our house because I bet we could do really well. And somebody, we talked to a realtor, and they said that we could probably sell our house for $270. So $270 over $150 was kind of tempting. And we were like, wow, that would be really nice. Pay off student loans, no debt, pay off the house and student loans, and it would be pretty awesome. But a part of us were like, no, it's okay. I just really like it here. And I just built my she shed, so I kind of wanted to stay because I don't know if I'd have a she shed at another place. And so we just kind of thought that would be really cool, but then we just kind of pushed it to the side and we didn't do it. So that was $270 our realtor said we probably could make. Then months later, all of a sudden the market is even getting better to sell your house. And I see some realtors out online saying how high some of the houses are selling for, which seemed totally crazy. And so I got online on Zillow just to see what it would be worth. And they said $300,000. And I'm like, whoa, that's $30,000 more than the realtor thought he could sell it before, which that's doubling what we paid for the house. And so I said, Rob, let's just check it out. Let's go through the process and see what Zillow would offer us. So anyways, we signed up, and they came and did an estimate on our house, and they said our house was worth $337. By the time they took their fees out and stuff like that, it would be about $333 we would make on the house. So we're like, man, that's no thinking there. We're going for it. That's amazing. So so we sold it for $337 and walked away with $333. Now, the other day while we were here at the treatment center, if you look up how much these holistic treatment centers cost, they're very expensive. And when you look at that, at the cost of them, I mean, it could be between $25,000 to $55,000 somewhere in between there, or just under, maybe just under $60,000. So when you look at that, that seems so crazy, and I don't know who could actually even afford this stuff. But when you think of what it costs to go through chemo, radiation, and surgery, my brother-in-law went through that years ago, and he said his whole process was $1 million to go through that. So really, $25,000 to $60,000 isn't so much. Although you do have insurance companies picking up a lot of your bills when you're going through all the stuff here in America and through the hospitals and stuff like that. So anyways, Rob was here at the treatment center with me, just getting me settled in, and he said, Sherry, think about what had happened when we went to sell our house. Do you know we were tempted to sell our house at $270, and we just waited, and then all of a sudden we sold our house for $337, walking with $333. Do you know what that is? An extra $60,000. God had given us, oh, and we didn't even know about the whole cancer journey at that time. We didn't even know that we'd be where we are. And there it is. We almost sold the house for $270. Instead, we waited, and then God gave us $333. How awesome is that? You know what that is, you guys? It's $60,000, enough to pay for this treatment without us having to even blink an eye or be stressed about finances. Student loans are paid off, our house is paid off, this treatment is paid off, and we still have money in the bank to be able to buy another house, a down payment for another house. So awesome. Our God is so awesome. And I know money figures probably shouldn't be thrown away around like that, but I feel like it's needed to say, how awesome is our God? He gave us exactly what we needed when I didn't even know I would need it. He was preparing the whole thing beforehand before I even needed it. So anyways, I just want to share that with you guys because I thought that was just super cool. And I know that God is our provider, and it says in the Bible that he's our provider, and he says, don't worry, you guys. Don't worry about your day. I take care of the birds. I take care of the fields, and I'm going to take care of you. So I know he's out there and he wants to do that. And I know some of you may be going through hard times, and maybe it is a financial situation that you're going through, and you're like, gosh, I just wish he would throw that kind of money my way. But the thing is this, sometimes he'll give you what you need for when you're there and you need it. And sometimes we think we need something, but he has something else in store for us. And I know at one point in the Bible in Romans, it talks about how to rejoice in our sufferings, because our sufferings brings perseverance, and perseverance character, and character hope. And sometimes it's not that you may be going through a financial situation that's kind of tough, and he doesn't provide the finances right in your lap at that time. But you know what he does provide for you? The strength to persevere. And through that perseverance, you'll find character. And in that character, you'll end up finding hope. And so I think sometimes it's not exactly what we're looking for. It might be a little different than what we think. But at the same time, he's given us exactly what we need when we need it. So you guys hang in there. If you're going through a hard time, just believe, just hang in there. I know God's got it for you. And you're going to make it.